Hi, I'm Adam, the Fertility Advisor from Fertility Healthcare Consultancy in Malaysia. So today I've got a very special case that I want to share with you, and using this case I will show you how by preparing for a pregnancy it will actually help you to preserve your fertility. So first of all, I want to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Leong, and they were trying for a baby for 5 years, from 32 years old, and this is exactly the same year they were married, all the way until 37 years old. So by the time actually Mrs. Leong is already considered to have an advanced maternal age. So she knew that, and she didn't want to wait any longer, so she decided to go for IVF instead of trying for natural pregnancy. But the trick is, she somehow knows that IVF is just like an exam. What do you need to do for an exam? You need to prepare for it, right? What happens if you don't prepare for an exam? You will most likely fail. IVF is like this. So she was wanting to boost her body condition to the best level possible, and she allocated a year for that. Okay, so she came to us, she consulted us because we do offer IVF referrals, but before that, we would like you to prepare for it, okay? So as mentioned before. So she accepted our course, but you know, there's always a but. Her husband wasn't really a fan of treatments. So yeah, Mrs. Leong was left being a lone ranger in this battle. So as you can see, a woman, or as you might know already, a woman's fertility will start to drop very quickly after 35 years old. It's a very sharp drop, okay? Unlike from 25 to, let's say, 34, there's a gradual decrease, but after 35, most women will have a very sharp drop in their fertility. Okay, so this is the first message I really want you to be aware of. Okay, but anyway, so how can we combine, Chinese medicine, natural healing, and holistic therapy to help her? Okay, well, I was really glad that Mrs. Leong was able to follow our course very closely and accurately. She took her supplements on time. There was no mistake or missing, 1 day or 2 day or that. No, she took it very accurately. And she did the pressure point massage, stress management, and even followed our menu, okay, very closely. So within just 1 year of time, okay, by the time she was already 38 years old, okay, so she went for her hormone test again. Okay, usually for in each course it will take 3 months, and after each course we will ask our clients to go for a health check. Okay, so during this health check, the one thing that we will be examining is the blood and hormones. So the two hormones that we want to see is the LH, luteinizing hormone, and the FSH, also known as the follicle stimulating hormone. So as for Mrs. Leong, within just 1 year, her reproductive hormones, I'll categorize that as almost improved by 50%. Okay, so but you might ask, why do we want to see FSH and LH? Because those two hormones are the most important ones controlling your ovulation and your egg quality. Okay, so I remember that she asked me, okay, she said something like this: Adam, be honest with me, okay, she said, I'm already 38 years old, what are my chances of success in an IVF cycle? Okay. So I took a report and I put it right in front of her like this, okay, and I analyzed it with her in detail. So I said, Mrs. Leong, you see, although practically speaking you are 38 years old, but looking at your hormone levels, your health and your fertility status is comparable to that of a 30-year-old lady. And this is also the exact reason why your chances of success wouldn't be anything less compared to someone who's actually 30 years old. Okay, she was really glad to hear that. Now you see, okay, Western medicine and Chinese medicine are complementary to each other. But the question here is, how can you use them together to, do the maximum effect, okay? So this is the biggest part of the question. So as for Fertility Healthcare Consultancy, with 15 years under our belt, we are now even combining the most advanced genetic screening tests to see why exactly are you having difficulties conceiving, so that you don't have to, beat around the bush to see, try this and try that, waste a lot of money with a lot of pain and grief. No, you don't have to do that. We have a system of tests and courses so that we can plan out the best strategy for you. So, but anyway, let's go back to Mrs. Snell's case. So she went for her very first IVF cycle, okay, and then I remember that the doctor took out 12 eggs, okay, 12 top quality eggs, okay, according to the doctor, okay, and then she made 8 embryos. All of them are grade A. Okay, and before implantation, so the doctor said, since all of these are grade A embryos, we do not have to do pre-implantation genetic screening or diagnosis. So yeah, and even her progesterones are absolutely beautiful. Progesterones are very closely related to the uterine lining. Okay, that's very important for the baby or the embryo to grow. But anyway, so given all those conditions, the doctor put in 2 for her, okay, and frozen the rest. So as you might be able to imagine, because of a perfect progesterone level and top grade embryos, both of them were able to grow. Okay, and then she was very healthy. They were very healthy. Okay, and on the 16th week, when she went, background over here, she went for her regular ultrasound scan. Okay, she was even more surprised because it was a boy-girl twin, not just any twin. Okay, and to be very frank with you, this is a dream for many parents. So I hope this story actually helped to shed some light on your particular fertility journey, and I would like to thank you so much for watching my videos. Please share this video with your friends and family members, and click the like button to support us, and subscribe to our channel for the latest fertility news. See you next week.